Hello everyone and welcome to Mathematics, where this channel is able to help you to build up your habit in completing a question a day in mathematics. So for this video, we will look at 2022 Asrama Schools Paper 1, question 6. And this question is from Form 4, Chapter 1, Functions. So before we begin, you can pause the video and try it by yourself first. So a few things we can highlight from this question. So what we know here is that this shoe factory starts operating in January 2012, and they gave us a function which is the production of shoes, and we have 150 plus 300t. So what the t means here is, if we say t equals to 1, it would be the operating year of this shoe factory, so it will be 2012. So if we say t equals to 2, it will become 2013 and so on. So now the problem here is, what is the year that produces 2550 of shoes? So in order to solve this problem, we need to identify what is this 2550. Is it the object or the image? So to identify, we can use this function as an example. So if we say t is put inside into this function, it will produce 150 plus 300t. As we know, this value is the number of shoes produced. So if you want to pick a side, 2550 will belong here on the right side. So this 2550 is actually our image. So if we were to draw a similar diagram for 2550, it will look something like this. So as you see here, 150 300t is on the same side as 2550, and we can use this to find our t. We can compare it. So t equals to 8 years. And now we can find the year. But there is a common mistake for students to calculate using this and just plus 8 years. So 2012 plus 8 equals to 2020. But this isn't the case. This is not a correct way to solve. So what I suggest here is to list out the years. So let's say t equals to 1, which is 2012. T equals to 2 is 2013. So if we are going to find t equals to 8, we could just find the gap here. So the gap here is 8 minus 2, 6. So here we're just gonna add 6 into it. So it will be 2019. Yeah, so this one is the correct answer. After 8 years, it would be year 2019. Alright, moving on to part B, and to highlight some important parts. So here we are given a function g and two clues. So one of the clues is in the inverse form of g. And the problem here is we need to find the value of p and q in function g. So here the solution would be to change all the clues into the same perspective of g, meaning g inverse we need to change to g. So how do we do so? Actually, it's quite simple. So let's draw a diagram for this clue first. If we are going to put negative 5 into g, it will produce 11. And for the second clue, if we are going to put negative 2 into g inverse, it will produce 7. So to change to g, we can just switch everything to the opposite. We can change the arrows. We can change from g inverse to g. The other things will stay the same. And let's switch a bit. right? So here meaning, if we are going to put 7 into G, it will produce 2. So we have changed the perspective. So now we're going to put these two information into this function. So let's use the first clue. So here our x is -5. So -5p plus q. And since g -5 is 11, so I'm going to change this into 11. So this is our first equation. So we're going to use the same method for second clue. Alright, and then we can do simultaneous equation. So we're going to change this a bit to move 5p to the other side and to sub it in. So p will be -3/4, and we're going to sub into here. And q equals to 29/4. And with that, we have completed this question. So the take-home point for this video is, when it comes to finding which year, we need to list out first. So we can use part A as an example. So the common mistake for students is they will add up the years together. So this is wrong. We need to first identify the years first, especially for t equals to 1. Right? So t equals to 1, and then you can follow the pattern. And to speed things up, you can find the gap in between. And you add the gap with the year to get the correct year. So if you're interested in this answer scheme, you can click the link in the video description. And if you feel this is beneficial to you, please like, subscribe, and share it to your friends and classmates. So I'll see y'all very soon in the next video. Thank you.